Beautiful field. This is public footpath there. I wonder where that goes. We're right at the top of the avenue of trees. Public footpath goes down there somewhere. Right, it said it wasn't gonna rain at all today. It said it was gonna be dry and sunny, maybe a bit cloudy. And guess what? Guess fucking what? It's fucking raining, isn't it? And it got quite hard when I was in the car out there. So I'm gonna walk under cover of the avenue of trees as my before work walk today, just to get some exercise. And because I didn't bring out adequate waterproof, so I'm just using the coat I stash in the back of my car, my oldest coat. And a crummy little beanie hat that I've got that could just get soaked at any moment, to be fair. Look at that little wall there. That's kind of cool. Is anyone coming down? A little gap in the wall between two fields. It's kind of cute. Let's cross over again. Loving the oranges here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna walk just down to the Granite Way crossing and the bridge. Maybe a little further, I don't know, and then walk back up the hill to where I've parked, which is just at the top near the junction. But yeah, the avenue of trees has turned into autumn flavours now. The avenue of trees is autumn land. I was waiting for this to happen. Very pretty. Autumn trees through mist and rain. This is kind of cool. What's that? Southern Tours. Yep, Southern Tours. That's the little cut through I walked through there at one point. Can't remember if I filmed it or not. Might have done. Stop glitching, camera, stop glitching. Well, there's the bridge. I'll just have a little amble around the area. I might go a little bit down the Granite Way and turn around, just to remind myself of what that bit's like. This is the Granite Way crossroads, or the bit where the path crosses the road. I've been down here when it was a very hot day. Have a quick glance. Yep, last time I was here it was a very hot day and I was hiding from the sun. Now it's all lovely autumn colours. And I'll go this way because some kiddos are coming. I don't really want to be in the way. I'll go over the bridge and then back and then do the other side of this. It's a shame you can't just step through there. You have to go through this weird curve. Let's go up here for a bit. What's this a bridge over? Never done this à pied before, as the French would say. It's weird. It's not. Oh, hold on. There's like a really old railway bridge over there. Someone's garden. I guess this used to be part of an old railway. Look at that. I guess it's their land and they've just preserved an old over railway pedestrian footbridge. Little conservatory beyond it. That's cool. So I guess it was down there. Trains used to run under here. What about the other side? Used to be a railway, huh? That's fascinating. Pigeon down there, just kind of like foraging, I guess, on the floor. How long do trees take to grow? There's a lot of trees just in this that have grown. When did they discontinue the railway? It's given it enough time for trees to proper spring up and grow, so it couldn't have been discontinued in like the 1960s, because there wouldn't have been enough time for the trees to go, right? So, oh right, there's a little gap there. That's strange. I guess it was like discontinued in 1900s or something like that, maybe. Okay, let's re-familiarise myself just with this tiny bit of the Granite Way. Not for a long distance or anything though, just a few hundred yards. Here we go. National Cycle Network crossed out. What does that mean? And not crossed out here. Let's have a little gander over here. So this is like a major landmark. Parts of the Granite Way are very, very samey, but this bit here is the first major landmark you meet, I think, after leaving Lidford. There's that. Oh, you can see the autumny trees through the gaps in the big trees. And I guess off to the right, not that we're going that far, but off to the right is generally like Fernworthy Down, which we visited for the first time at the very start of this year. And that was an interesting walk. I think it was a bit muddy. Oh, I've left the cover of the avenue of trees and now the rain's coming down heavier. Oh man. I have to just go back under, I think, in a minute. Just turn around and go back under. But yeah, this is all on video. This is on my Granite Way video if you want to check this out. I'm just having a tiny stroll. An autumn walk, I guess. I'm trying to keep out the rain somehow. Yeah, not much to see at this bit, I guess. I remember some railway paraphernalia on the way up, like because this, it's weird, that used to be part of the railway down there, didn't it? But the Granite Way is also part of the railway. I guess this part of the Granite Way isn't part of the railway, and then it must lead on to that bit we were looking down on and kind of join it in a weird way. But this part going from here to Lidford, maybe this isn't where the trains went. I'm not sure. But at the same time, there's stuff to the side of this path that's like train stuff. It's like they're little hut things.
Thank you for watching.
Extra medals to push Butler out of the picture, as he was a brass whistleblower. Do things really get this cheap and
This guy's
dirty?
like brown.
I suspect, of course. It just seemed convenient. Right
Everything's
after
got a
World War
brownish
II,
orange
and not
tinge.
long after Butler